This is Autios. In November of 2023, I downgraded this account from an Ultimate Ironman to a regular Ironman with one goal in mind. I want to take on the biggest challenges within RuneScape and I want to obtain the best gear in the game. Follow along on my Ironman progress series. Gentlemen, I am currently editing the video and I just had to throw a clip in before we even begin and just say, I think today's episode is a bit of a banger. There are some pretty sick drops in this video. I really hope you guys like it. I'm really excited to upload this one. So I hope you enjoy. Please drop a like if you do. I worked hard on this one and I'll stop talking. Let's get to the video. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of my Ironman Progress series. In our last episode, we were able to get the Noxious Halberd, and we have over 100 Araxxites left on our Slayer task. So we're going to start today's episode going back to Araxxor and see if we can get that Fang. Oh, baby. Oh, we're done. Oh my goodness, that is the Araxxite Fang on KC number 363. That is the last real drop I needed from Araxxor. Oh my gosh. Wow. We got spooned on this boss. Very nice. All right, so I believe we just use the Araxxite Fang on our Amulet of Torture. Do you wish to use the Araxxite Fang on your Amulet of Torture? This process is non-reversible and will consume both items. So I've actually heard there is a really cool animation for this that I am excited to see. Yes, let's combine them. Uh-oh. Ooh. Look at the drip. He drops it in, swishes it around. That is pretty sick. You successfully create an Amulet of Rancor, dude. Let's go. It looks so good with the halberd too, man. That is so sick. All right, so just a quick word on the Amulet of Rancor. As you can see, it gives plus 12 strength bonus, but in my opinion, what makes this thing so amazing is those attack bonuses. Plus 25 to stab, slash, and crush. Basically, anytime you're using melee, this thing is incredible to use, and it is the best in slot amulet in the game. So we have finally achieved like a true best in slot item on this account at the amulet slot. Very cool. Well, with Araxxor basically completed, I mean, obviously I'm missing like the pet and I don't have the recolor on the Rancor or anything like that, but whatever. I think I'm going to go start killing the little Araxxites now though, because I would like to get the Arania boots, which to be honest, a little bit of a love-hate relationship with these because like I just got my prims and I really want to use my prims. But I know that the Arania boots are technically better at a lot of places, like Chamber of Zarek and probably TOA and stuff like that. So, I'm slightly torn, to be honest, about getting this drop. But anyway, we're gonna go finish up the task on these little Araxxites and see if we can get those boots. All right, well, I missed the level, but we did get level 93 Slayer during this task here, which is a massive level because that means we can go kill Smoke Devils now and get the Occult Necklace. So I'm going to try and get a Smoke Devil task probably after this. But right now, I actually was lucky enough to get a Superior here at Araxxites, which I think these things have a really good drop rate for the Imbued Heart. So it would be kind of cool to get spooned here in the same clip. All right, that should do it. What do we get? 4,500 Slayer XP, man. I'll take that. No Imbued Heart, though, sadly. All right, and that will complete the Araxxite task. Sadly, no Arania boots in this task, but now we're going to go hunt for either a Smoke Devil task, or it would also be really great to get a Hellhound task because of the update that's coming soon. So yeah, let's see if we can get one of those. Up next, I was actually lucky enough to get a Hellhound task, but I didn't get a clip of it. But while we're on the topic of Hellhounds and Cerberus, let's chat about it real quick because Jagex released news that they're going to be adding Avernic treads to the game. Now, previously, I was able to get the Primordial Crystal and make the Prim Boots. So honestly, I was planning on taking a bit of a break from Cerberus, but now there's actually a pretty good use for me to get that Eternal Crystal as well as the Pegasian Crystal. So that I can eventually make the Avernic treads. So anyway, that is the plan. I'm going to start hitting Cerberus again and slowly chipping away at those and see if we can get those crystals. All right, I am coming at you live with KC number 200 here at the Big Red Hellhound. Nothing to show for it on KC number 200. Oh, I didn't. This is the first kill of the trip. I wasn't even recording yet. Oh my gosh, we just got an Eternal Crystal on KC number 204. Let's go. Man, I'm kind of sad because it was my first kill of the trip and I didn't have my OBS set up, so you guys didn't get to see how beautiful that drop was coming on the ground. But obviously I'm happy. Eternal boots are like one of my favorite looking items in the game. Honestly, I just think they look so sick. So anyway, as you can see here, we'll take a quick look. The Infinity boots. The only real magic attack bonus they give is just that +9, and that's only to accuracy. But we will throw the Eternal Crystal on the boots. Are you sure you wish to infuse the Infinity boots and Eternal Crystal I can't read the Eternal boots? Yeah, let's do it. Proceed with the infusion. Look at that. Rune crafting XP. Eternal boots. So now we get +12 attack bonus, and then the big one there is the +1% magic damage bonus. So look at those bad boys, dude. They look so good. Oh, I love them. I just love these freaking boots, man. This is going to be so good for TOA. And yeah, we're 2 of the 3 now on the boots from Cerb. So all we're missing is the Pegasian crystal, and then obviously we don't have Ranger boots, but it's looking good. It's looking good, boys. All right, so I think on this next trip, I'm going to take some death runes as well so that I can cast Death Charge. I've been doing pretty good about getting this thing killed quick enough that I only have 1 set of ghosts, which is pretty nice, honestly. But I'm thinking if I throw Death Charge into the mix, I could probably kill it even faster. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to remember to use that every time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, we're done. I'm done with Cerberus. I'm done with Cerberus. Oh my gosh. That's insane. All right, well, I guess now there's nothing left to do but to get Ranger boots because I'm gonna need those for the Avernic treads. I do have a medium clue already sitting in the bank, so we're gonna do this, and then I guess I'm gonna go hit up the Implings at Puro, however you say it, and there's our first casket. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna stack these things up and do like a big opening all at once. Should be kind of fun. So yeah, let's get to work on some medium clues. All right, so at this point, I really locked in on Puro, and my objective was to get Ranger boots in this video. Like, no matter what, I wanted to get Ranger boots in this video for the Avernic treads and everything like that. However, there's been a lot of discussion on Reddit, and I'm a little concerned. A lot of people are saying they want Jagex to remove the Ranger boots as a requirement for the Avernic treads. And they did come back and they said they're not going to do that. They said they're keeping it as it is, but I don't know, man. I'm just kind of concerned. I don't want to grind these out and then only have to use the crystal to make the treads. So I decided to end up taking a break from medium clue scrolls. I have 31 caskets at the moment saved up, and I'm going to hang on to them, but I'm probably just going to give it until after this video just to wait and see whether or not we still need the Ranger boots, because I don't want to grind these things out and not need them. All right, well, I guess we got to find something else to do, and I'm still missing several drops from Bandos. So yeah, I just don't want to grind out Ranger boots and then them not pass the pole or something like that. So I'm just going to wait at least until the Avernic treads pass the pole, which may have already happened by the time this video uploads. But anyway, I am planning on sending a Bandos trip here, and we'll just change it up because I have a lot of stuff I need to do, so no reason to rush the Ranger boots right now. All right, well, this is going to be the first kill of the trip, and I'm actually not sure what my KC is exactly, but I do know that I have still yet to receive a unique from the boss himself. All I have here is the Bandos chest plate, which was from a minion. Looks like our KC is 340, and that still has not changed. Oh my gosh, bro. All right, there is the Goblin Champion scroll on KC number 347. I don't know how to feel about that one. So I'm still using the altar door method, and one thing that I started doing just to try and speed up the KC a little bit, if I have a good kill, which I define as a kill where I don't have to use a lot of food, what I'll actually do if my Bandos KC is above 35, I just teleport out, and then I immediately go right back into the room, so that you don't have to wait the minute and 20 seconds for the spawn timer of the boss, and you don't kill the minions, which I still don't have any God Sword shards. So that's the only downside to this. But anyway, I think it's still worth it because you get more boss KC done a lot faster. All right, well, after another unsuccessful Bandos trip, I decided to try a little bit of Slayer since I am officially 93 Slayer and can kill Smoke Devils now. Hey, Smoke Devils. There it is. Let's see if we can go grab an occult, man. It would be so good. All right, so I'm sure many of you watching this video are well aware of the Smoke Devil method, but I'm just doing the cannon thing here. I'm not killing the thermonuclear. I know a lot of people do that for their first occult necklace, because technically the drop rate is better, but the issue with that is the kills are like way, way, way slower. I think it's way faster to just kill the little Smoke Devils. So anyway, we're just clumping them up and using Barrage slash Ice Burst when I don't feel like wasting Blood Runes. But anyway, let's see if we can get this Occult Necklace. All right, well, first task down, we did not get the Occult Necklace, so I did a little bit of Turiel skipping, and voila, 158 more Smoke Devils. Let's try it again. Hey, there it is. There it is. Something so simple that took me several months as an Ironman. Oh, it's beautiful to see. All right, well, you guys know what time it is. We'll just quickly talk Occult Necklace. I'm sure most of you guys are well aware of this, but previously, my best amulet for magic was an Amulet of Fury, which just gives plus 10 magic attack bonus. Not that great. This, on the other hand, plus 12 magic attack bonus, but the big one here is plus 5 magic damage bonus, 5% magic damage. So absolutely massive, crucial. It's also crazy because this thing, like, if you're a main account, this thing costs, well, actually, dang, it's almost $1 million now, so it has gone up, but as a main, this thing is super cheap, super easy to get, and really, really good. As an iron, you have to grind out 93 Slayer. So, I mean, it takes forever to get. So anyway, it seems simple, but as an Iron Man, massive to get. Big milestone knocked out that I've been grinding away at for a really, really long time. All right, well, I kind of don't really know exactly what to do right now, to be completely honest. So I think I'm going to go do Desert Treasure 2. It's probably the last big quest that I have. I think I actually haven't done Night at the Theater yet either, which I should probably do, but anyway, we're going to go do Desert Treasure 2, and I would like to maybe kill a little bit of Ardorvas and test out the Noxious Halberd there, so let's get to it. All right, before I could do Desert Treasure 2, I had to do Garden of Death, so there you have it. We've completed that one, and now we're going to go start DT2. Actually, I lied. I also need 75 fire making, so this shouldn't take too long. We are at the Todd to train a little bit of fire making real quick. All right, so any second we're going to be getting our XP drop. There it is. That is level 75 fire making. Evidently, we can now make the Abyssal Lantern with magic logs. We got 17 rewards from that. Winter Todd is just unbelievably fast XP, by the way. 225 XP per hour. Where do I go? I guess I search here. So we've got 17 rewards. We're going to do them. We'll do the big searches. We'll just quickly see if we get anything good. It's not looking like we are. And there it is. All right, so we are geared up and going into the Vardorvas fight now. So this shouldn't be too bad. I've killed this a decent amount on my main, but I don't have like the axes and stuff marked. All right, there's Vardorvas dead. Rune Javelin heads and a Temple Key. All right, 1 down, 3 to go. That was fairly easy, I'd say. All right, so now we have switched over to our range gear because we're going to be fighting Cassandre. And this is the fight where he throws all the bottles at you and everything and does the explosion. So I think it's best to just kind of like kite around the room. And so I've got my Bofa and range gear, so it should be fine. All right, and there he is defeated. I am very upset that he just tried to betray us. That was not cool, Cassandre. Anyway, I think that's like a quarter of the quest done. So let's see what the next section we're going to do is. All right, so up next we've got the Leviathan fight here. So hopefully it goes well. I have only killed this boss a few times on my main account. Honestly, I don't really know if I've actually killed it after the quest. So yeah, hopefully we've got enough supplies here to do it. All right, there's Leviathan killed. Not too bad. We got some adamant arrows, juicy drop, and we will move on to the next section. All right, so we are fighting Duke here, which honestly, this is a boss I kind of want to do a lot of pretty soon because I feel like I have a really good gear setup for it. So anyway, Duke was no match for us. That is 3 down. We just have the Whisperer left. Dude, this scene is like really cool in the quest. There's like 10 of yourselves staring at you. It just looks really cool. Anyway, we're about to fight the Whisperer. All right, there is the Whisperer defeated. Now I think we just have to do the final boss fight, and we are good to go. Big moment, boys. Ah, man, I wish I had a walk-up song like in baseball. Here we go, final boss fight. So honestly, final boss fight seemed pretty simple. Like I thought it was going to be more difficult. On my main account, it seemed like it was. So anyway, you just kill these 4 things, and honestly, I thought there was like another 5th one at the end that was really difficult or something. But anyway, they're pretty simple. You just use Bofa and a melee switch, and it's free. So yeah, that is Desert Treasure 2 final boss completed. Let's go claim our reward. All right, so there is Desert Treasure 2 completed. We got the 5 quest points, the Ring of the Shadows, which I think is actually like my new best in slot magic ring, and 3 ancient lamps, and then access to ancient rings and the 4 new bosses. I'm pretty sure these can only be used on combat, so the obvious choice as an Ironman is going to be prayer, and each of them is going to give us 100,000 prayer XP, which is really nice. So I think we were level 77 going into this. No, we were level 78. So we're going to use all 3 of these and see where it gets us. All right, that is 300,000 prayer XP, and it gets us all the way to level 80 prayer. Very, very nice. All right, so now that we've got an occult necklace, sending Bandos is going to be a little bit easier because I do use Blood Barrage to heal up on the minions. And also, I would like to probably do a little bit of Vardorvis soon, and Bandos Tassets would be really, really nice for that. So let's go ahead and let's send some more Bandos. Look at this guy. He's one tick flicking. He's perfectly flicking the minions running around the room. Combat level 78. 485 Grardor kills. No other. Yeah, that's a bot. That's definitely getting reported. Let's see if we can get General Link reported. Or banned, rather. All right, that's KC number 400 here at Bandos. Can we get lucky on KC 400? Snapdragons. Oh, oh, we got it. Oh, we just got him, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. There they are. Oh, it has been actually first drop I've gotten from the boss. That is beautiful, my friends. That is actually beautiful. All right, on KC number 410, we got the Bandos Tassets. Do we get the back-to-back on 411? Close with the rune plate body, very close. All right, so previously we were using the obsidian plate legs, which just, to me, they just look terrible. I hate them. But now we can throw on the Bandos Tassets. So as you can see, we get 1 prayer bonus, 1 melee strength bonus, and then lots of defensive stats down below. It is literally just, it's so much better for defensive purposes. And obviously the fashion scape. So the melee gear setup is looking really good right now, honestly. I think the biggest thing sticking out to me would be Infernal Cape and a Vernic. Eventually, I do want to go for the Ferocious Gloves, but man, like, we're getting somewhere, boys. We are getting somewhere. This is looking pretty sick. So it's going to be pretty soon that we have to start sending some TOA. So up next, I was just itching to use these tassets in a raid, so I actually went and found a 416 team, which I'm pretty happy that I was able to find a team. And the cool thing about this is everyone was using whips. I think they were all irons too. So anyway, pretty solid little squad. Had a lot of fun. I think we ran 3 or 4 raids together. We didn't get any purples, sadly, but just wanted to throw this clip in there. The tassets were great at TOB, and I just love this raid, man. I just can't wait to really lock in and do this like 24/7. So with Desert Treasure 2 completed, with the tassets now, the Amulet of Rancor, everything, like we're in a good spot to start doing a lot of PVM soon. And with that though, we're going to need a lot of food, and I have really neglected fishing. I've put it off for a long time. But I think it's time that I probably need to try and get the fish barrel. Man, I don't want to do it. I honestly don't like Tempoross at all, but it's just really good and it's just going to help me in the long run. So I think I'm going to go send a bit of Tempoross and see if I can get a fish barrel so that we can AFK some Karambwans and get a good food stack that we're going to end up eating for Vardorvis and other bosses very soon. All right, and for anyone not aware, you can do the firefighter solo method at Tempoross, where you let half the island turn into a blaze of fires, and then you bring lunars in so that you can use the humidify spell, and you just keep filling your buckets and putting out all these fires, and you get a ton of points. I got anywhere from like 12 to 15 permits per game, so fish barrel shouldn't take too long. Let's lock in and see if we can get this thing. All right, here comes a big level any second now. There it is, 77 fishing, and more importantly, we just hit 2,000 total level on the Ironman account. That's crazy. I never thought this account would hit 2K total level. It's juicy. It's juicy. Well, unfortunately, I did a lot of Tempoross. That fish barrel is supposed to be a 1 in 400. We did like 365 searches. So we spent several hours at Tempoross and we never got the fish barrel. And we also didn't get the tackle box. So we're a bit dry at Tempoross, but I need to take a break from this. I think I'm going to try and send a higher invocation solo raid at TOA, and we'll probably end the video on that. So let's go send a TOA with all our new gear. All right, with any hit here, we're going to be completing our first 400 solo on the account. I did try to do a 410, but I died at Akka because I ran out of supplies, because I'm not butterflying to try and do better DPS. Anyway, that was intense. Let's see. Do we end the video with a purple? We do not. We do not. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. So thank you all very much for tuning in, and we're going to catch all of you guys in the next video. Adios.